Hey guys, welcome to pack 8 of our Pokemon X and Y TCG pack opening. Would be the last 3 giving me a bit of jip. So, our starting Pokemon, Panpour, the water type of the 3 monkeys. 60 HP water type Pokemon, retreat cost of 1, 2 times weak to grass. 1 water, wave splash, 10 damage, basic attack. Water splash, 1 water, 1 colourless, 10 plus, flip a coin, if heads, this attack does 20 more damage. 2 energy, 50% chance of doing 30 damage. Not great, we've seen much better basic Pokemon. Pumpkaboo, 60 health psychic type, retreat cost of 2, 2 times weak to dark, resists fighting type. Confuse Ray, 1 psychic energy, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Potentially quite useful, but as the only attack it's got, I imagine you'll find better Pokemon to manipulate that with. Bunnelby, 60 HP, normal type Pokemon, retreat cost of 1, 2 times weak to fighting. For 2 energy, dig, 10 damage, flip a coin, if heads, prevent all effects of attacks including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. A weak version of its evolution's main ability. It's quite a steep energy investment for a basic type Pokemon to only deal the 10 damage, only a 50% chance to prevent damage done to it. Possibly useful if you absolutely must play its evolution. Other than that, I'm not sold. Phantump, a nice psychic type Pokemon that we've already seen. Inkay, 50 HP dark type Pokemon, retreat cost of 1 colourless, resist psychic type, weak to fighting. 1 energy tackle, 10 damage, basic attack. 1 dark, 1 colourless puncture, 20 damage. This attack's damage isn't affected by resistance, so it's pretty much a guaranteed 20 damage unless there's some sort of protection on your opponent's Pokemon. Not the best basic type Pokemon we've seen, but by no means the worst. Quilladin, the evolutionary form of Chespin. 90 HP grass type Pokemon, retreat cost of 3 colourless, it's quite steep, 2 times weak to fire. 1 colourless, Scrunch. Flip a coin, if heads, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn. Potentially useful if your opponent's going to use an attack that does a lot of damage but requires them to discard energy. Other than that, perhaps just slows you down. Only a 50% chance to succeed. Woodhammer, 2 grass, 1 colourless, 70 damage. This Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. 3 energy for 70 damage is not bad. 10 damage to itself hinders the ability a bit. Not bad. Perhaps allows you to knock out a reasonably strong Pokemon of your opponent early on, though not the best. Cloyster, an evolved Shelder. 100 HP water type Pokemon, retreat cost of 3, 2 times weak to grass. Clamp Crush, 1 water, 1 colourless, 30 damage, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralysed, and discard an energy card attached to that Pokemon. 2 energy for 30 damage and the 50% chance to paralyse your opponent and make them discard energy. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's not bad. Spike Cannon, 2 water, 1 colourless, 30x. Flip 5 coins. This attack does 30 damage times the number of heads. So, for 3 energy, you get the potential to do quite a hefty amount of damage. However, I think Cloyster is particularly strong for its Clamp Crush ability. Special energy card, double colourless energy. Counts as 2 colourless energy. Good for decks where you absolutely have to ramp up your energy collection. Trainer item. Hard Charm. Any damage done to the Pokemon this card is attached to by an opponent's attack is reduced by 20. Not bad if you have a Pokemon that you really must save, or one that you require to tank a lot of damage. Not bad, not great. Electrode, the evolved Voltorb. 90 HP electric type. Retreat costs of 1, that's not bad. 2 times weak to fighting. Eerie Impulse, 1 electric. Flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon. 1 energy for a 50% chance to slightly weaken an opponent's Pokemon is not bad. Not bad, but not great. Roll out. 2 normal type energy for 40 damage. Quite a good attack, quite a hefty amount of damage for only 2 energy. Not a bad Pokemon, not great. So, the highlights in this pack are perhaps Cloyster in particular for his Clamp Crush ability, and Double Colorless Energy, good for ramping up those normal type Pokemon. Thanks guys, until next time.